Hello, in this video I'll be demonstrating the workflow of our module CR Hotel Management. Basically this module is designed to manage the booking, housekeeping and all the operations done for the hotel. So the very basic thing is that as soon as you purchase and install our module, you will be having this hotel management icon or the menu showing up. Before going further into the hotel management module in the Odoo, you need to have the Channex connector account for our module. As soon as you have the Channex connector account and you go to properties, here you need to create a property with all the details asked, like the title, default currency, a property type, email, phone number, website and all, the address and all. Here you can pick the place where your hotel is located and simply save it. Also, let me just tell you that you need to copy this ID. It will be further used in the Odoo. Also, you need to create the rooms and rates for this particular room. So you can say this, I have this one particular room created over here, and let me just show you the ID and all. So we have the ID generated with the name Grand Horizon Resort and Spa. This is the room title. Type as room with the two adults, one child space and one court space. Okay. Now we will also create the room rate also. So I'll just add this. This could be manual. Per person charges is and meal type. Let's keep it as breakfast. We don't have the cancellation policy for this. You can create the cancellation policy and attach it to this particular room and all. There is no text set and this UI can be locked part. So okay, we'll just keep the basic configurations. When I save this, I have the room rates save. Okay, so as I mentioned previously, you need to copy the property ID. So let me just copy this and show you. Okay, now we will go back to the Odoo instance. Here we have the hotel management. So in the hotel management, you will see this, the channel manager menu. Under the channel manager menu, you have the API credentials. So here is where the Channex will be connected with your instance. So to get this API key for the Channex, you need to go to profile, my profile in the Channex. Here you can see this, there is an available organization page, and here you have the API keys. You can see this, currently I have my API over here. Okay, so I have my API configured and connected with Odoo. So I have this API key added. My last connection test message is said as there is one property for this account and it was tested on this. So I'll just simply test it again, and as soon as you test this, you will see this. Currently with my current test connection, I have the two properties of my account, and when I click on the list property, the notification here will show me these two properties, as you can see this. Okay, also we have given you the API configuration related steps over here, how to get the API key for Channex. Further, we will check the properties and mapping. Here in the properties and mapping, you need to create a new record, select the Odoo property and add the ID that has been used. So okay, there is one this thing that if you have already used the Channex property ID with any specific hotel, you want to be able to do it again with the same connection. So this is the one that we have mapped us. So here also we have given the steps to get the property ID. So after this connection, when you click on the list room type, you will see this, there is a room 101 with this particular ID, and this ID is attached over here for this particular room type in the Odoo. So basically here you need to manually add that this is the room for which this particular room type ID will be mapped. Okay. Further, with the sync logs here is basically that if there is any booking coming from the Channex connector with any reference would be showing you the success and the fail logs based on the booking process. So this was the basic configurations. Let me show you the hotel property, room inventory, facilities and settings part of the Odoo module. So when you come to hotel and properties under configurations, we have our hotels over here. There are three hotels currently. Under hotel we have the general information, advance payment letter information, staff members and the room list. You can see this, there are two rooms under this particular hotel property where we have the advance payment enabled with the percentage of 20. So if this room cost okay, so for this hotel, any of this room costing like we have the 150, so you need to give the 20% as an advance. So further, going to the room inventory, under the room inventory we have all this. We will go for deluxe double room. So this is basically the product.template part with differentiation of is room type boolean. Whichever product.template product record will be having this particular checkbox checked in will be considered as the room type or the room inventory product. Also there is another difference that hotel room settings page is also added into that particular product, and we will have the property configurations like this room will be belonging to this particular hotel. Maximum person could be allowed is 2. The extra charges for any person other than the maximum capacity would be 50. Room facilities will be this 2, and if any other can be attached. Further, going to the room facilities and amenities, this is the room facilities created and could be attached to that particular room. Also we have this settings part. When you go to settings, where we have the 3 different configuration part like turnover, housekeeping, like any guest comes and checkouts the room, he will the housekeeping operation will be automatically enabled or triggered. Allotment restriction, like if there is a certain date on which the room has been booked by some other person but still the confirmation has not arrived, in that case the room will be blocked or cannot be allotted to someone else. Further, automated invoicing, like when guest checkouts, it will automatically generate the invoice of that particular customer. And further, we have this dashboards. We have the front desk dashboard, room status and owner preference. So the front desk dashboard is somewhere you can see this. We have the 4 available rooms. When you click in it, it will show you that. Further, it will have occupied room. There is one room that is occupied. Further, total departure, like who is going to check out today, total today's arrival. So is there is someone who has confirmed the booking and is going to arrive today or has the booking for today, it will be shown up over here. Here we have the live occupancy rate, like we have 1 room occupied and 4 are free or available. Further, today's traffic is like there is no arrival and no departure, so that's 0%. Further, going to the room status dashboard, it will show the room status related part details, like overall property status is like 60% of the rooms are available, 0 is occupied and 40% remaining is in the housekeeping. So you can say these 2 rooms are in the housekeeping, are having the cleaning state, and all the rest 3 are in the available status. Going to the owner performance, you can see this. We have these 3 hotels. This the share graph, like the total earning for this is 900 to 35 for this and 0 for this particular hotel. And this is the financial distribution graph, the advance deposit and the total revenue showing up over here. So let's just show you the some of the other basic operations and all. Before going into that, we will cover up the booking part, how the booking is handled and all. So when any user comes to the website and visits the home page of your website, he will be redirected to this find your perfect stay search page. Here, when you write any specific date, like I want the room for this dates, like 22/6 to 22/6. Okay, so currently we have this particular room with the image attached, and so we will further proceed with this. And you can say this, the dates are automatically filled over here. These are the 2 amenities for this room. This feature is like maximum 2 persons are allowed and extra charge will be 50 per night. And when you click on the book stay now, you can see this, it has redirected you to a payments page, and when you click on the pay, it will automatically handle the payment part as per the Odoo based flow. Also, you can use the different payment providers as per your convenience. So we have the success page after the payment has been confirmed with this booking reference. We will copy this booking reference for now. You can say this, we have the print, pass or save PDF. This is basically a feature that will click a screenshot and save this page detail to your device. And later we have the back to catalog. When we clicked on it, we will be redirected to this search page. So let's just go to this hotel management, and under operations and reservation and check-ins, here we will find our booking that we have done. So this we have this, yeah, this was the booking reference. When you search for it, we have this record showing up like the client has received the mail from the hotel and the booking is confirmed with the advance payment of 20 rupees for now. Okay, further here you can say this, all the details are shown up over here, like guest, his address, total guest, which property, which room, check-in check-out date, and this is the folio is the invoice part or the calculation of the total expenses or booking expenses done for the customer or the guest. Here we have the grand total amount is 300, advance is 20, room charge is 300, no extra guest extra guest charge is also 0. Okay, further we have the service order page. Here we will be adding the different kind of services, like if they let's just pick this as standard. No, we will have the completely new service as breakfast. So you have the in-room breakfast. Okay, so this is basically a meal type, so we will tick this part and save this. Okay, you can say this, the status over here is pending. We will keep this part as it is for now, because we need to check some of the further configuration. We will come back to the service order pack. So later, going to the agent commission, we have this particular list where different agents record can be selected, like if I guest has booked the room with reference to some of the agent, you can set over here the fixed amount or percentage amount of the booking could be given to that particular agent. And here we have the required documents that is needed to be attached before the room is allotted or checked in. Okay, so after this point, when the hostel staff clicks on the alert room, it will get this notification like guest identification document should be uploaded. Upload is mandatory for room allotment. So basically we need this document to be uploaded. I'll just randomly pick this and save. When you click on the allot, again we have the room allotted, and when we click on the guest check-in, we have the record transferred to the check-in. Okay, now we will come back to the service order. Here with this part, we have the breakfast added, status with pending. You can also check this service orders from the here operation and service orders. So basically this is service order belongs to this booking. So when we go to service order and check this booking reference, we have the in-room continental breakfast with this all the price, meal type and or selected. So here you have the mark as complete button. When you click over it, you can say this is marked as complete, and you will see this there is an bill folio button over here. So we will keep this as it is from the operation service orders. We will come back to this record and simply just refresh this record of booking. What will be changed is that when we go again with the service order, you can see this state is completed, and same as the operation booking orders, you can see this we have this button showing up over here. Now if you click over this button, it will be added to folio of that particular customer. Also, this could also be added by going to that folio, clicking on it. We have this interface showing up. The total price is 300, advance payment was 20, that means 280 is remaining. So you can say this, you have only product line for that particular room that customer has booked. There is no invoice created for this. Now as soon as I click on this sync service charges, you can say this, that particular 35 rupees meal type checked list is added over here, and the totals are changed based on it. And when we navigate back to the booking record, you can say this, the status is built. Further, if there is any operations like the customer goes to a restaurant or the bakery shop of the hotel, we have the POS system over here. In the POS, there is certain parts of the configuration that need to be done to charge customer for any operation done using the POS or the purchases done using the POS. So for that you need to go into POS configurations settings. Here you can see this, the payment, in the payment you have this room charges added. So this room charges method, payment method is created from the payment, going to the payment method, completely new payment method that will have this particular boolean is charges to room checked for our case, and all the other configurations can be done as per your need. When we come back to the bakery shop, let's say for our shop, we will, for our example, we will take the bakery shop. We go to edit and configuration and settings. You can see this, we have the room charge added for this. We need to confirm that the payment method for this particular shop is added or not. Let me just show you for this also, if there is added for cloth shop or not. So you can see this, the room charges method is not added for the cloth shop, so it may differ for different shops. So when I open the register, so that I pick these two items, I select a customer as Allotment for who has that particular booking currently checked in state. When I go to payment, I have the room charges over here as a payment method selection. When I click on it, you can see this, there is all good, and when I click on the validate, basically it will directly add this payment into this particular amount of 31.05 into my room. So when I close this register, and navigate back to the hotel management in the backend, and go to the hotel management operations and reservations, and here we will check the booking record and then the service orders. So here we do not have that particular line added, but when we go to the folio, and you can say that we have that particular POS part, the POS purchase directly added to your folio or the billing part into your folio. Okay, so when you come back to over here, why we didn't have over here, because it was basically a direct payment done through a POS part, that is not a service kind of dinner, lunch, breakfast, or any other housekeeping related operations. So later we have all the billing from this folio part, and when the guest checkouts, the record is marked as checked out, and we share the feedback link to customer using the SMS on their phone number. And if for any case the phone number of the customer is not attached, this feedback URL will be shared to customer in their mails. So when I simply mark this as 3-star, and it would be more, it could be better, let's say. When I submit this, we have the review submitted page, and we navigate back to our record. Here where we'll be seeing the feedback, we will be seeing this in the hotel management guest feedbacks. When you go to guest feedbacks, we have this booking, and when we click to that, we have this it could be better and all the informations over here. So later, coming back to the reservation and check-in, we will be generating the bill for or the invoice for this folio or the customer checked out. So when we create on the generate invoice, it will create an invoice as per Odoo's base flow, and when we click on the pay, it will process the payments as per Odoo's payment flow. And then coming back, we have the button not showing up here for the create invoice, and we have the invoice attached over here. So this was the basic booking related flow. Now here comes some of the basic operations or the features that will be automatically triggered, like housekeeping, as we have kept the housekeeping as checked in. So when we go to the housekeeping will be automatically triggered. So triggering the housekeeping, basically you need to have the cleaning checklist and the cleaning team. Cleaning team are the staff of the housekeeping that will be doing this. Okay, so currently we have the one room, this room checked out. You can say this is the room that we have checked out currently, and with this same date and time currently we has checked out. These are the operation that could be performed for the cleaning and housekeeping operation for that particular room. Now here comes a basic manual operation, like you want this day shift crew or some other crew, like new crew. Now here the housekeeping crew and all whichever I am setting over could be created from housekeeping and cleaning team also. Here we have the 2 members for this particular. Now we will go for the night crew. So I'll keep 3 of them, and when I go to housekeeping checklist and this particular record, and I say that I have this created, and when I save this, and for now I'll showing you the basic manual flow. So this could be automatically handled, like the automatically housekeeping is triggered, but it could be possible that there is lack of staff and you need this part to be handled manually. So I have the cleaning in progress, and once this all things are completed manually, this is the checklist that this is say that this 2 is done, this 2 is not done. So you have this radio button, and when the cleaning is complete and marked as clean and ready, when you go back, we can say this: the pending record has been removed and the clean and ready record has been added. Okay. Again, with the bill and finances part, this is basically the separated menu where you can see this: the current checkout, the current booking that we had checked out is detailed, could be seen over here. So this is basically bill and financing is basically a invoice and folio part that is attached for specific hotel booking and could also be separately visible for that. When we go to the dashboard, you can say this: we have, okay, we will go to the owner preference and we can say this: previously this hotel was having the 900 and currently it has been 1200. So this is because of the operation that we did, the booking operation that we did with this flow. So this was the basic flow of the hotel management module. Thank you. Thank you.